Hi, Jim from Off Grid Supply. We're going to talk about the Polar G Series Wood Gasification boiler. The G Series is EPA Phase 3 certified. We're going to do a little walk around and talk about some of the features of the boiler. So you'll notice the Polar has an outer door. This helps protect against heat loss and potential for warping of doors, which is common with basically single door boilers. Okay. So the second door gives you the insulation quality to help preserve the doors from corrosion and things like that. On the inner portion, you'll notice this has 3 doors. Okay, this is where you load your wood. This door here is for lighting the fire. So when you can put paper and kindling in here, it just gives easier access to light your fire. The exhaust from this chamber is drawn right down into the lower chamber by means of a vacuum system. Fresh air is reintroduced. It superheats the air. We're talking 2,000 plus degrees in the refractory chamber down here, the secondary combustion chamber. From there, the exhaust is drawn off and up through the vertical tubes, which is your heat exchanger sitting in the water that you're heating to heat your buildings with, and then it goes out the chimney. Polar does a few extra things, like they've got a setup here for a light. You'll notice again the extra door on the inside. They're nice colors and things like that as well. We'll do a walk around to the back side of the boiler and go over some of the other features of the boiler. So you can follow me around here. I previously mentioned the vertical heat exchanger. This is the cleaning tool. So this boiler also has turbulators that run down through the actual tubes in the boiler that are heat exchanger. By pulling this back and forth just like this, the turbulators scrub basically up and down in the tubes. Cleaning them. The residue from those tubes falls into this lower easy access chamber. It'll be basically a soot, we'll call it, that comes out. You can open this up and clean it out periodically as required. Again, easy access for things. You can see the operating temperature of the boiler is here. It's got a light. It's also got an on-off switch here. Okay, so around to the back. Okay, so around back here on the Polar G2 Plus series, this is the operating brains, we'll call it, of the unit. Down below here, the G2 Plus is set up for basically heating 2 buildings if you so desire. It's got 2 incoming and 2 outgoing ports. This is a circulation pump which circulates the water within the boiler to try to maintain a balanced temperature within the water jacket. Also helps with the reduction of chances of any corrosion issues. Down here we have the air dampers. These are self-automatically adjusting. They adjust the air supply to the fire as required, going through different stages of the burn cycle. The bottom, simple drain system. If the boiler ever need to be drained, it's easily accessible right there. Again, the G Series Wood Gasification uses a vacuum system that draws the air through the boiler rather than blowing like a fan onto the fire. This is the motor, easy access. Over here we have the controls. They use pen controls. You can see here we've got a temperature aquastat for the operating temperature and a safety thermostat should there ever be an event where the operating thermostat failed. Easy, accessible, everything pretty neat and clean. The air that is required in the vacuum is drawn in through here. The water that is added to the boiler, water glycol mix, is up here and easy to see. There's a float system. You're able to take just a quick glance and see what the water level is like in the boiler should it need any topping up. Easy to access that and top it up. So again, this is the Polar Wood Gasification G Series. If you have any questions, give us a call or send us an email. Be happy to chat with you. Off-gridsupply.com. Thanks for your time.